so I'm so glad you guys got to enjoy this with me. Thank you guys.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today's video will go over Justin Gaethje's promise to return for UFC 286. The UFC world has been waiting for his return with bated breath, and we're eager to see what he has in store for us. For those unfamiliar with Justin Gaethje, he was a former NCAA division All-American wrestler and one of the top lightweights in the UFC. In fact, 19 of his 22 victories have been by knockout or technical knockout, demonstrating his aggressive style and knockout power. Gaethje's most recent contest ended in a second-round submission loss to Khabib Nurmagomedov in October 2020. He backed down after his defeat to refocus and spend time with his family.
Triangle choke, and still undefeated and the UFC undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Khabib!
Fans' most awaited match will be held on Saturday where Justin faces Fiziev. Since their fight is a non-title match, Gaethje and Fiziev's status as a co-main event of the UFC 286 is unique. The highlight was questioned about his feelings about being given penultimate billing on the card during the event's media
decision,
day.
Justin the Gaethje!
Of course.
I mean, I'm gonna blow the roof off this arena, Gaethje answered. I'm the most exciting fighter that's ever stepped in the octagon in the history of this sport, and of course I pride myself on that. I don't disbelieve it. The 34-year-old ended a 4-fight knockout streak at UFC 249 by stopping Tony Ferguson and winning the interim lightweight title. But Gaethje is now 1-2 in his last 3 fights. Many fans are hoping the two lightweights will team up for another fight of the night performance as the highlight tries to rebound against another thrilling finisher, the number 6 ranked Fiziev. The fight between Gaethje and Fiziev is a worthy co-main event for UFC 286, but a title match between Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman at welterweight also heads the card. It will be the third encounter between the two competitors after Usman defeated Edwards unanimously in 2015, but was headbutted in the closing seconds of their second fight at UFC 278. On the press event conducted in response to a reporter's question, Gaethje said, "A big difference this camp is I really have been studying my opponent. You know his fights and trying to learn patterns I can take advantage of." Gaethje said, "I'll show you on Saturday. In mixed martial arts, you have to be confident in every single area, you know? Just because he's a Muay Thai fighter doesn't mean he won't try to take me down to the ground," Gaethje continued. "I've been working on getting up, working on a few submissions from the top. Yeah, you can't ever look past someone's ability to take it to the ground because we all in this sport have that ability." In a discussion on whose leg kicks are better, Gaethje explained they're faster but not quite as heavy, so we'll see how it works. "I do think he's bringing more striking. I think it will be mostly Fiziev's game plan, but any of us, as soon as we face adversity in something that we thought we would find success in, we're going to move to a different option. I think I'm going to be better on the feet. I think I'm going to create more damage and take more angles, control more space. And yeah, I think Fiziev will find a position where he thinks it might be advantageous." Now let's take a look back at Justin Gaethje's damage. Gaethje made an unheard-of entrance into the UFC as the event's headliner in only his debut. Both fighters in his first matchup with Michael Johnson gave it their all and earned the title of 2017's best fight. The winner Gaethje went on to suffer 2 consecutive defeats to Dustin Poirier and Eddie Alvarez, both of which featured brutal wars of attrition. Following the losing streak, Gaethje developed his signature pressure while becoming a more solid fighter. James Vick, Edson Barboza and Donald Cerrone would all be defeated by the improved Gaethje in the opening round of their respective fights with a 3-fight winning streak. Gaethje qualified to take on Tony Ferguson for the interim lightweight title. Ferguson had a 12 winning streak and was known for his unyielding tenacity, grit and damage above all else. Against all odds, Gaethje put Ferguson through a meat grinder for the better part of 5 rounds, ultimately winning by TKO in the final moments of the fight.
This is hard work. I've worked since I was 4 years old.
It's each day at a time for me. I never look past.
Gaethje challenged Khabib Nurmagomedov, the previous lightweight champion, while holding the title in the first round, which was competitive. Gaethje used some cutting low kicks and looping overhand punches to physically hurt the champion. In round 2, Nurmagomedov used a mounted triangle choke to end Gaethje's title hopes. Gaethje made a comeback almost a year later to test Michael Chandler. Gaethje's convincing unanimous decision victory earned him the title of Fight of the Year 2021. Gaethje now has a second opportunity to defend his lightweight championship against Charles Oliveira. Gaethje would drop Oliveira repeatedly before being dropped and given up. And as you all know, Gaethje will now compete against Fiziev in UFC 286's co-main event, and we are all waiting for that too. We've officially reached our do or die time for one of the most violent men ever to lace up a pair of 4-ounce gloves at the age of 34, with plenty of miles already logged on his damager-meter. After faltering twice in 2 prior attempts at the undisputed UFC lightweight title, as sad it is to say, Gaethje's finally successful ascent to the top is likely to begin now. The lightweight division has a terrible history of treating competitors who are older than mid-30s fairly. Gaethje would already be the oldest lightweight champion in UFC history if he were to win the championship. Since a few years ago, the generation has been 155 pounds and pounding on the door. Gaethje's time appears to be running out if he cannot fend off Rafael Fiziev. With some of the best fighters in the world competing, including Israel Adesanya, Francis Ngannou and Amanda Nunes, UFC 286 is predicted to be one of the biggest UFCs of the year. The expectation and excitement surrounding the event are only heightened by Gaethje's return. Gaethje stated in his interview that he's been working hard to raise the level of his play and will return with renewed vigour and resolve. Although he has been away from the octagon for nearly a year, he has used that time to concentrate on his abilities and has returned stronger than ever. Gaethje has won numerous fights of the night and performance of the night bonuses and is renowned for his aggressive fighting style.
Yeah, there's no way around it. I mean, he's got some crazy skills, especially to the untrained eye. I mean, this guy is the best of the best. So, I think I can take advantage of certain situations. I think I can create more damage in certain situations. I think I can control distance better, and I'm going to have to be perfect on Saturday in order for that to be the case.
Gaethje's promise to put on a thrilling fight for the audience is evidence of his commitment to and love of the game. Fans shouldn't expect anything less of him in his upcoming fight because he has consistently been willing to stand up and trade with his rivals. Gaethje has established himself as one of the world's top fighters, and his return to the octagon will only strengthen his position as one of the leading contenders in the lightweight division. For MMA fans, Justin Gaethje's pledge to return for UFC 286 is a massive breakthrough. Fans are eager to see what he has in store for us as his return strengthens the already competitive lightweight division. He has had plenty of time to rest, recover and hone his skills since being away from the octagon for almost a year. Gaethje promised to provide the crowd an exciting fight in addition to winning. He has been putting a lot of effort into honing his striking and knockout power, which is already one of his greatest assets, as well as his jiu-jitsu and grappling abilities. Moreover, he has been focusing on mental toughness and discipline. We can be confident that Gaethje will bring his A-game and put on a thrilling fight for the spectators, whether he competes against Chandler, McGregor or another opponent. So with that, our video's come to an end. What do you guys think about Justin's next move? Do comment and let us know in the comment section. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.